Hello friends, vinyl community, Wes here checking in to do another thread response. This time it's for David, SeqouiaFlame, my friend here down in Florida. Had a subscriber, 1,000 subscriber contest, I believe it is. Hit that milestone and passed it, went flying past it, so that's just awesome. Long-time member here in the VC, really interesting guy, really fun guy. Always enjoy watching your videos. It always definitely is good for a laugh, which we'll get to here in a minute. He had three excellent questions for a thread here, and I thought I would jump in and talk about these things. I believe first question has to do with, do you prefer new vinyl or old vinyl? And I've been bouncing back and forth on this, but I think overall the consistency of old vinyl is much more consistent in the quality. There's certainly bad old pressings and there's good new pressings, but I think overall the consistency for old vinyl was definitely of a higher quality. It was just something that was mass produced, and it was in the public's eye, and the record companies and the manufacturers really took their time to make sure it was done right. Their livelihood depended on it, and I hope we're getting back to those days at some point as new vinyl sells more and more. I think that some of these manufacturers and record companies are going to be held to a higher standard in what they're releasing. I think things will get better. But right now we're sort of on the uptick of the rise again of vinyl, and the quality is kind of all over the place. There's a lot of new vinyl that's just really not very good. They try to market things 180 gram and that, but really the weight of the vinyl has very little to do with the sound quality. So yeah, I'm falling in on the side of old vinyl for the most part. There's some things that are just a lot of albums that are just really tough to find in good quality on old vinyl, that sometimes it's better to buy a new reissue of something just based on price or difficulty to find a good used copy of things. But in general, I find that old vinyl is definitely better quality and more uniform in quality. Pretty much can feel better that you're going to get something that's pretty good if you buy an old piece of vinyl, as long as it's not been damaged by somebody who played it. So the second question you asked, kind of an interesting question. I think you asked this once before in the past. Don't remember if I answered that last time or not, but you asked us if there was an album that could become a person, which album would you want to make love to? So definitely a David question. Yeah. See, I thought about this, and the album I chose was Jules' debut album, Pieces of You. What is this, 95, 94, 94. Yeah, just a beautiful album, a funny album, a quirky album, a little bit of all those good qualities you want in a lover, and very sensitive at times, beautiful, funny, quirky, unique. So yeah, this would be the album I would choose today anyway. It varies from day to day, I guess, but Jules' Pieces of You. Alright, and the last thing, the thing we all love, you got the most amazing laugh any of us have ever heard probably, and you wanted us to talk about laughing on albums. And this particular album, or it's actually a single that immediately popped into my head when you asked this question. It just opens with a maniacal laugh. It's actually a sample, but I think this just fits really well just because the group is from West Palm Beach, and right in your neck of the woods there, and it just opens with this maniacal, hilarious laugh, and that is the group Dynamix 2. They were a sort of electro hip-hop group in the late 80s, something very popular that came out of South Florida around that time period, sort of the rise of the Miami bass scene. Very danceable, bassy, rhythmic, sort of hip-hop influenced songs, and this was just a group of two guys, and they made some music, and this is a single for a song called Just Give the DJ a Break. I think most people have probably heard this song at some point or another, but I thought I would just go ahead and play the opening part of this so you can hear the laugh, and I think I think I can get away with playing the opening of this. I don't even know if it's available digitally. I'm sure it is on a mix somewhere or something. So let's go ahead and hear the laugh here.
Oh no, they're going at it again! Sorry, man, boy, this is too much!
It's DJ Scratch T, and he's in the place. With two tough T, rapping, go chilling in the place. I'm bleeding with it, jump on it, so just don't deny. Flamenx is in the house, and here's the reason why.
That's my man throwing down.
Give it to them, give it to them.